This week's case is about an experienced swimmer who seems to still be struggling on stroke efficiency. This is a common scenario wherein the stroke technique can limit the expression of fitness. Now, inefficiency involves complications, so we're betting on a simple solution to counter this problem. First, here's a simple thought experiment. If I told these people here to simulate a freestyle recovery, which one would be able to correctly do it? It's the guy on the right, right? This is why the freestyle never stops at a flat position and instead is always traveling toward what we call the freestyle twist position. Now, even if rotation is present, it's entirely possible to bend the body position in the wrong direction. This is because the pulling side involves powerful back muscles that can bend the spine sideways. This sideward overreaching bend will always be an issue, not unless there's a counterbalance on that side, thanks to the contribution of the obliques or your side abs. Although simple, this is not as easy as it looks. I prefer to attach a light band on a door handle that encourages my core to stabilize correctly in opposition to the band's resistance. Now we're going to look at a drill from VantageSwim, which is essentially a catch-up drill or a one-arm freestyle drill with a twist. Look at how the swimmer reaches forward by rolling forward to one side, simulating the end of the freestyle twist before the body changes direction and rolls to the correct pulling side. It helps that there is a board on the lead non-pulling arm to remind the swimmer that this side of the body is essential to ensure that we remain forward despite a one-sided pull from the other arm. You cannot get a pull without the twist, and you cannot get a balanced forward motion if you do not counterbalance with the forward arm. This is the triangle approach to freestyle. Bringing in the straight arm recovery will be your litmus test for correct rotation. See, the swimmer over here is setting up the rotation nicely, but abandons the rotation by just ripping the arm into shoulder extension. Observe how he flicks and locks up before recovering back. In contrast, a swimmer who carries the pull using the rotation will sense that once this part is done, the best place to go is up into the recovery. Thinking back to our thought experiment, the one on the left is the stronger but disconnected swimmer, while the one on the right understands that propulsion comes from rotation. The back muscle's role is to simply pull the arms into the center of the body, and after this goal is achieved, the arms will smoothly move away from the hips and back into the head. Think about grabbing the water high, moving the hand past the board by rolling forward, then rolling backward to slingshot your hands out of your imaginary pocket. Vary your session by running through different levels of complexity. Remember that stroke errors are complex, whereas stroke ideals are intuitive and simple. So spend a lot of time on variations that keep things simple. As a bonus tip, incorporate sculling and or zipper kicking during the warm-up so you're maximally primed to work on rotation and feel for the water on that session. If you think you have content-worthy questions such as this, head to our website where you can find my contact details.